Warning, this video contains gameplay footage from an average Dota 2 player. None of the players in this video are professionals and should not be treated as such. Use caution attempting any of these item builds or hero selections in ranked play. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. My name is Trypps, and we're going to be taking a look today at an Ogre Magi game that I played. Now, I don't remember this game exactly, but I know I did pretty well. I know it's kind of cliche recording a win, because it shows me in a good light, but I'm sure we'll find a few mistakes here and there. But I do generally want to focus on games that I played well and fix some of the tiny mistakes rather than play a game that I played extremely poorly and talk shit about myself the entire time. So, see if we can speed up the drafting a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is an all-pick game because everyone is picking their own heroes. And as you can see, a lot of carries are being played, but I will come in for the save and pick the support. Now, about myself, I do play support a lot, generally basically because it's easier to play in solo queue. It's the easiest slot to fill. Nobody's gonna fight you for it. Let's slow it down a little bit. Okay. So, that's gonna exit. This is what I want right there. Okay. So I do believe it's going to be Radiant, DP mid, Lifestealer. I believe he did jungle. Alchemist, bot lane with Abaddon, and Nyx is gonna solo off lane. Whereas we had myself and Timber soloed. Timber solo safe lane. And Doom jungled, I believe. Axe and myself were bottom lane. And Shadow Fiend solo mid. Which is pretty normal. Timbersaw is not a bad carry, I think. Not in general of right-click carry. Obviously, he's going to get out-farmed by Lifestealer and Alchemist, but if he can get online pretty fast, he does a lot of nuke damage. I do like Ogre Magi right now with the new patch. He's pretty strong. The buff to his HP regen is just insane. I'm gonna go through and do this. Okay, so I did give Timbersaw a ward, hoping that he would ward the top area of the map for us. And I join... Why is X? Oh, X apparently wanted another self. Or a self. So, beginning of the game might be a little bit boring, but we're going to take it slow and walk our way through and look for any little mistakes either myself or my teammates made. Not going to focus too much maybe on the other team. You know, here and there things that I might see, but I might not. I don't think I'm going to look for it exactly. Nobody did scout the bottom rune. That is poor play right there. That's the 0-minute rune. People should be fighting for that. Could have been a haste. I mean, regen is... Luckily it was regen, so it wasn't anything extreme. Good and harass on this Alchemist. Oh, he's solo lane. I thought Abaddon was with him. I guess Abaddon went top. Doom dangerously jungling. I have played Doom jungle a few times, and I really do think you need to pull. I don't think that you can jungle by yourself. You have almost no armor. He did start Ring of Basilius, which helps his problem out a little bit. But it would be better for him to pull, because it helps Timber control the lane. No, unfortunately we missed the first blood. But what I was saying was it does help Timber control the lane, and also you don't take as much damage. It is kind of slow, but if you can clear out this small camp, one of the best camps for Doom would be the Troll Hill Priest. A lot of people don't know that the Troll Hill Priest has the mana buff. Nope, not over here either. But it does have the mana buff, and the mana buff is better than mana boots. As far as for yourself, obviously mana boots helps your team out a little bit, but as far as for yourself in the beginning of the game, it's really helpful for your jungling. And even with Basilius, it stacks amazingly. You'll almost never run out of mana. As the game progresses, you can obviously pick up a different buff, but... So, I do remember us being very, very aggressive, obviously, because Axe can be extremely aggressive against an Alchemist. Because Alchemist, he took 1 level of stun, but it does not seem like... He went 2-2 or 2-1 at level 3. I went back to base to get mana, and let's look at some of this. Not this. Let's hit Denies. So, luckily, we're on the top of the charts right now. Shadow Fiend seems like he's really out farming this DP. DP does have her bottle. She has yet to use any tangos, but I just think that's because Shadow Fiend's focused on farming instead of harassing. Doesn't seem like he's taking a little damage from the tower, or from Cannon Creep, but nothing huge. Doom once again. This type of jungling is, it's so punishable. I'm not. When was this? Oh, another kill down bot. Okay, I'm gonna focus on watching these kills. And then this is when I let Axe know that there's a camp here. He can easily do this. I mean, he almost already has his Vanguard, and he has 3 levels of counter helix. So this is going to be easy for us. Give him a little bit of experience, and here's Lifestealer. Excuse me. I think I just missed him, actually. Doom, bro. He's rushing Midas, too. I mean, gross. And this buff just isn't good in the beginning of the game. Like almost any other buff. You can get the regen buff, you can get the armor buff would help. He had the... Ooh, what's this? Timber almost died. I'm waiting to get a gank on this Alchemist. Oh, I remember this, actually. I'm pretty sure we both die. I remember chasing him and not getting the kill. He's charging his stun. He hits himself. And this Axe kind of dances around the tower, and Lifestealer comes and I think kills us both. I really think... No, he didn't even have any levels of that. You know what? I think I actually do get away from this, because he doesn't... He's had open wounds this whole time. Maybe I looked at it a second after it came off cooldown, but he definitely should have been able to kill me there. I think he might have resisted it, and then I was just out of range. They've got heavy wards on both rune spots. It's good for them, I guess, but... DP's coming to gank. I think this Timber is about to die right now. I'm pretty sure he does. I think he should have went over to the secret shop. I mean, Nyx could have been there, but he might have been able to make it out with a TP or something. But can't what if everything. We got 3 people bottom right now. I'm going to back because I have no mana. I've had to do this a few times now. Back because of mana, because either I chase and they take our top tower. Unfortunate. No TPs, which is kind of, I guess it's my fault a little bit because I am the support. I should have had mana to help out my team, but I wasn't paying attention to exactly what I was doing right before then. but we've gotten 2 kills down here. I think we're doing well in the bot lane. I just think that Timber got a little... what level is he compared to? Let's not miss this. Axe is going to die to creeps, but... there you go, Axe. Get that kill, boy. Snowball. Luckily, Shadow Fiend came down to help. This Alchemist is not having a good game so far. Alchemist is 12 last hits to Axe's 38. Just getting dominated. I think, not so much play, I think we're out farming them a little bit. Myself at 0, which is, you know, not bad. Yeah, but like I was saying, we're out farming them, but we're both making mistakes and diving a little bit, getting a little bit greedy. The Shadow Fiend actually might take this tower right now. Oh, that DP. DP tried with an auto, but it looks like she's going to pay with her life. Alchemist trying to throw out anything he can, but no. Not going to make it. And Doom again. Doom is just... I'm sorry, man. And I'm not, like... I don't want to sit here and criticize this guy for his play. He might not understand, but this type of action, like, they could easily have a ward here. They could have a ward just, like, right here. And as soon as he walks by, especially with a Nyx on the team, Nyx, as soon as he gets sick, should be hunting for this Doom. But I think that might be one of the reasons we do end up winning this game, is the Doom's going pretty unchecked. I mean, he doesn't have a Midas yet, and it's already 9 minutes. He'll be able to pay it off pretty easily with the Devour, but I think he pushed it a little bit. Let's see what we're doing. Doom's jungling. They're sitting down here. Alchemist is still no Grievel's Greed. I think he made the smart choice there. He knows he's not getting a lot of farm, but I think he might have... if I were him, I might have been greedy and went for at least 1 point, because you can clear a small camp. His lane is done, so we're going to be focusing on other lanes right now. We're not going to be in his lane pushing a tier 2. And I believe we do get this kill. Come on, you big fat ogre. There you go. Timber takes the kill. This is all good in my book. I'm trying to not die right now. 3 of us go up here, and I think they're looking to take our mid tower with the DP ult. But I don't think it's gonna happen. No, we fortify and Axe comes in. Nice response by Axe, but I myself am gonna get picked off. I believe I was pretty low health when I came back here. If I would have had a teleport scroll, which I did. If I would have, I think I ran up towards the rune and got picked off because I wasn't fast enough. But if I would have just committed to a teleport, I should have survived. So that's definitely a mistake on my part. It's a lot easier to go back and look at this stuff. There's another regen bot. But yeah, it's a lot easier to go back and look at this stuff, especially this game is almost a week old. So, have no feelings towards it. It's a lot easier to notice your own mistakes. And that's kind of the point of this, just an analysis of my own games and providing a little entertainment for the lovely YouTube people. Axe jumping in. I saw him jump in as I was running away, and communication is key, my friends. Communication is key. Even small pings can be helpful. Axe, I think he does not make this. No. DP is going to get a double kill. And let's see what happens. Unfortunately, the urn killed me. Doom wants this kill, or gives up pretty easily. Doom's doing alright now. He has his Midas, he has Boots and Basilius. It's 12 minutes, so not the best. He's fallen behind in CS, but I think his net worth isn't really anything either. The lovely myself at the bottom of the charts, but life of the support, right? License to feed. I don't really know why I'm down here. I do need my level 6, so experience would be good. And I don't want this alchemist to take this tower. But where is Axe? Axe is in the mid lane. I think Axe... Oh, he got his blink. So Axe is trying to be really aggressive. Axe is trying to be aggressive and get kills. And I don't want to lose this tower. So I think I was down here, but I think I thought the same thing I just thought. Was like, I'm not down here, my team is elsewhere, so maybe I should just go with my team and help them be aggressive. Because I do have one of the only stun. I have the only stun on the team. Axe has this call, but it's not really a stun. It's more of a taunt. Up top. Doom's the Nyx. I don't know why he would do that. Because Lifestealer would have been nice. They still got the kill on Lifestealer because he stayed too long, but... Oh, need a drink of water. And Doom goes back to jungling. Doom, I mean, he's doing his job. He's farming. He needs to get those super expensive items. Myself, pretty poor. Wards, you know, the usual. Ward spots. Let's talk ward spots. This, one of my favorite wards, covers a big area, but I don't know if it covers so much as... I don't know. This is their ward, but it's pretty defensive. It's trying to guard their ancients for people to farm, but they're not stacking their ancients. Can Lifestealer do their ancients at this point? Maybe not. But I definitely think that Alchemist could be... He has 4 levels. While I'm talking, we see her die, but it's pretty self-explanatory. She got caught out. But I do think Alchemist does have levels. He does have his acid spray. He could be stacking. Axe misjudged his Calling Blade, but I'm pretty sure it does go through Abaddon, because if he's at the exact threshold, he will die. I don't think you can do it at such low... Oh, Timber. You could have got that kill, man. Maybe. It's iffy, but we will never know. Doom, again. Bro, you gotta get some healing. If I were Doom, I would have went for Tranquils at this point. Like, he's consistently low health. He could have been jungle tricking with the Tranquil Boots. Myself. XP per minute. Okay. So I'm doing better than the Nyx, as far as XP is concerned. And Doom himself is way low. The mid, obviously. Axe did very well for himself. Axe, that lane went really well for Axe. We'll see. Ooh, good thing Axe has a haste. Good thing he ran away, though, because he would have been in for a treat. All 4 of them. With Abaddon doing what he's doing. We're down 2 towers. Well, no, we're down 1 tower, because we have their bottom. But... 16 minutes. We have a blink on Doom, helps our initiation. Now we have 2 blinks. We also have Axe with his Vanguard, and Timber has maybe half? Maybe... maybe not half. Maybe... yeah, about half. Half of his Bloodstone, maybe a little bit less. They're going to take this bottom tower pretty easily with this Exorcism. We try to fort, I think, just because the fort refreshes, but we don't respond fast enough. We just kind of stand around and bloodlusting people. Doom jumps in with Axe, but they both run into the problem to where the Exorcism just tears them apart. I do not agree with the Doom there. She already had Exorcism off, so it's like, yeah, you can stop Crypt Swarm, you can stop Silence, but you're not going to stop the actual damage that she's putting out. It would have been much better to Doom either Lifestealer, while Lifestealer doesn't really care about Doom because he can just auto-attack, It does stop open wounds and rage. That was a big waste. I see a lot of lifestealers do that, but you gotta realize it's still, almost 100 second. It is a 100 second cooldown, and if someone were to engage right now, you would lose on a pretty big. Yeah, like right now, he could have had his ultimate on these creeps right now. He could still get this kill, but he definitely wouldn't be able to do a lot more damage. Alchemist pops his concoction, but doing nothing with it. I think we looked for... No. Nobody heard the sound and went back in. Doom's still jungling. He's blinking over, getting some good experience. Nyx is level 8 up here. Now, why I don't agree with this is because he has Vendetta off cooldown, and he could be helping his team, but that's his own thing. Going back in, we do end up getting this kill. Easy stun raise combo, good on Shadow Fiend for understanding his levels of raise. Pretty low here, and I think I try to body block this Abaddon. He's chasing Shadow Fiend pretty hard here. And Doom just jumps ahead. Doom says, fuck Abaddon, fuck my team, I'm going for the kills. And just waste Doom. It's like, it's pretty greedy play. Let's see if... Looks like he might pay for it here. X is coming to help him out, but he doesn't want to get caught. You can tell by the way he keeps going back and forth. But X goes in, and we clean up. I mean, Doom might feel like, yeah, I got the bait for you guys. They followed me, they wanted the kill, and we got it. But he could have easily prevented that, taking out the Abaddon, not losing his own life, and now we paid with a few more mistakes from the rest of the team. It wasn't directly Doom's fault, but indirectly it affected the team fight, as a whole. Looks like they lost 4, we lost 2. Not so horrible when you look at the actual numbers. We're doing a lot more damage than them. And we do have the 2 Blink Daggers. They do have a Midas on the Lifestealer as a jungler. I don't know if I agree with that. A lot of people go Midas on hard carries because they feel like they can get this huge advantage, but you understand that you have a Doom with a Midas on the other team as well. And you gotta pay that Midas off. Okay. Shadow Fiend's going in on this Abaddon, but doesn't realize that there's a buddy right next to him. Wastes a BKB charge. Completely wastes it. Wow, he ends up getting the Abaddon kill, but he's definitely going to pay if this next... Yeah, this next definitely... The whole team coming in for the greedy kills, though. Everybody wants a piece of the action. Timber just still... 20 minutes, Timber does still not have his Bloodstone. It's not... I would not call that ideal. What is his net worth? There he is, okay. Yeah, he's not doing too well. He's like the second support on our team, as far as net worth that goes. So I'm going to try to take this Roche with the Exorcism. But I do... Yeah, we do find them and they back off. I do not agree with them backing off at all. I think that they could have easily taken it, pushed us off a little bit. This could have happened over Roche. Like we could have, or they could have easily taken Roche, and they don't even go back to it, I don't think. DP looks like she wants to. She's saying, hey guys, let's go back, but nobody else wants to. They don't want to be engaged on. They don't want to lose completely. They take an axe for a Nyx and back off, leaving Roche at... He had to have been at 3,500. And Timber's like, guys, it's half health right now. It's under half health. We could do this. So what do? Ward up. See what's going on. Shadowblade from Alchemist. Another interesting item choice. Looking around the map, Doom really hasn't made any advancements in item progression after the Blink Dagger. The Shadow Fiend really did play... I mean, everyone makes a few mistakes. I think he ended up carrying pretty well for our team. I do remember bloodlusting him, and it helped him out a lot with my stun. But we do, I mean, they basically gave us, we saw right here, the Nyx, Axe, my award right here, spotted the Nyx, so that helped us out. But they basically gave us a Roche. It was a completely bad decision on their part. Completely horrible decision. Mistakes were made. Just like this Doom. I don't know what he was doing at that point, but it looked like he was going to fight the Alchemist and got picked off by the Nyx, I'm guessing. He didn't see the Nyx while in Viz right there. Gotta be paying attention, man. I think we could have easily... It's only 3 people. So we go in, easily take down the Lifestealer. But this Abaddon, just the ult is so annoying. Wasted. That was wasted. He didn't probably mean to. He thought he was going to do enough damage. And team wipe. DP was technically up at the time, but she was already dead. And a free tier 2. Not free, but way to fight a little bit for it, but they're just going to give it to us as basically a reward for winning that team fight. I think this was a lot of mistakes on the enemy team. They basically kind of handed us this, this advantage right now. Because if you look at the net worth, besides myself, Ward bitch, my entire team is, we're way ahead. Completely ahead. The Timber, who has been farming pretty horribly, no offense to him, but he's been on the lower ends, is blowing the entire team out of water in net worth. He's almost double, he's almost double both of their quote-unquote carries. I think Alchemist played a little bit greedy. He might have been better off going for a Blink Dagger. He does end up spending points on the Greevil's Greed. But is he using it is the real question. Is there a fight going on? He tried to engage. Is he using it though? Because it might help him a little bit to put 1 point in it, because it does give you that little bit bonus. But Abaddon's getting chased here. Lifestealer's a little bit late on the response, but and this is where Shadow Fiend decides to jump right to a Butterfly, because he's saying they got an Alchemist, they got a Lifestealer, they got even an Abaddon with little right clicks. He really needs evasion. He's got the BKB, he's got the, from the BKB he's got the magic immunity. He's not gonna have to worry about the stun, he's not gonna worry about DP's Crypt Swarm. He's gonna have to worry about the armor or the exorcism, and he might have to worry about Abaddon's, a little bit of Abaddon's, either both his shield and his little bolt. I don't play with Abaddon enough to memorize his spells so far, but he's doing really well for himself. He's also got Aegis. He might not have that much damage. He has the damage from his Necromastery, and he's doing extremely well in levels. Taking a free tower, easy money. They didn't even fort. And we're saying we can easily take this tier 2. Abaddon comes up. He's going to activate his ult. Axe misjudges again. But now they're trying to clean up. But what Abaddon doesn't understand is now he's caught up. We're coming in. Their team split off. Lifestealer feels like he can't do nothing over here. But we're just going to pick off their team one by one. We're chasing. Unfortunately, we do split up a little bit. And this is where I'm pinging tower. I'm saying stop chasing kills. We don't need the kills. They're not going to fight us. We're just going to take the tower, and we're going to run. X barely makes it out of there. The silence would not have stopped his Blink Dagger, by the way, but could have easily been a Crypt Swarm. I think Nyx wants to go for me. I don't know. Do I die here? Shadow Fiend does. He's going to... Oh, he's got Aegis. And I do fall. We might have been better off just taking that tier 2 and running. Maybe rotating, going for another tier. But, oh, it looks like they do DP. DP does Yules and take out 2 of us, but Timber cleans it up. So, let's see what's going on in this team fight recap. Yeah, Lifestealer used just about everything. Same with Nyx, and where we used just about nothing. We didn't even have. I don't know what ended up happening to Doom in that fight. I think he did die when they came down around here and went over here, and Axe was here. I think he did end up dying, but yeah. Let's see how he's doing. He went Agadams. Now, I don't know. I understand Agadams because it's basically like infinite Doom. If they're in the fight, they're gonna die. They can't do anything. It's not gonna wear off as long as Doom survives. The only problem is that if he dooms somebody and then you kill Doom instantly, that's it. It's just like a normal Doom. You wasted your item build. Also, DP, super fast, especially when she builds Yules and she has the Witchcraft. She's just extremely fast. Lifestealer, he did not go race car. Nyx and Abaddon. I don't know. I don't think it's that good of a build at this point. I think he would have been better off with going AC. It would have helped out the team. It would have helped out Shadow Fiend. No one else seems to be building at this point. And he did have the money. 42 compared to, I think it's like 5,000 something? Yeah, 520. So it's another 1,000 gold, and he could have helped out the team a lot more. So yeah, I don't agree with that. A little cluttered team fight, it looks like. Maybe we were misstepping a little bit. Doom is dead once again. But Axe wants to re-engage. Axe. There you go, Axe. Blade Mail. That Yule's combo is stupid, as always, but Alchemist really isn't that tanky. He's building like an old school Alchemist. He's saying, you know, I got the ultimate, I can just pop the ultimate and I'll be a tank. But that's just not how it works. You do get the raw or the HP regen, which is incredible, but you do not. Yeah, you just don't get the. They took away the raw HP, which is a few patches ago. So I think you honestly, I mean, like you might be good with the new. This Crimson Guard. I think this might be a pretty good item for a support alchemist. That's the thing, is I don't think he was going for a support. I don't think he was caring to help his team. And we're just making a few more pickoffs. And at this point in the game, let's take a look at some of these graphs. And it's just completely one-sided. There's a few, you know, hiccups here and there when people were dying. There's a big swoop here. I think this was from maybe around Roshan. And then there was another spike back up. It looks like they were coming back a little bit. Not even coming back. They were winning a few things. This is another thing. This is the doomed alchemist when he has his ult on. It's not really doing much. All you're saying is, hey, you can't throw your stun. Which is okay if you're gonna, but he does have the Aghanims. Looks like it paid off this time. I just don't think in an overall spectrum it was a good option. But like I was saying, it's like dooming an alchemist with his ult up or dooming a DP with their ult already popped. They basically got what they wanted. It's not going to slow his attack speed. It's not going to stop his basher, because he does have a basher. So I might have been better off ulting somebody else. Apparently I can see my own text. Did I? Oh, I did not mute myself. You can't mute yourself. Oh, okay. Good to know. I want to know what I was laughing about now. Okay. I think at this point in the game, it's just basically a ticking time bomb. I think that we're pretty far ahead. The gold graph is the same way. We're about 16. What is this? Oh, this is the this is net worth. This is earned. Okay. Yeah, we're about 16,000 ahead right now. But this Doom just keeps getting picked off. Unfortunate for him. And no one is still, we're still so far ahead. Even just in last hits. It doesn't seem like their team is, I mean, the Nyx is he's taken 32. And same with this Abaddon. I feel like their supports are taking a little bit, and the Alchemist. It's like the bottom three. He's got 96 CS that Lifestealer could have had. I don't know if that's from jungle camps. I don't know if that's from lanes that he's been taking from Lifestealer. And Lifestealer's suffering. Lifestealer just doesn't have the items. It looks like he might be going for AC at this point. He has the casual Orb of Venom, and he looks like he's selling his Quelling Blade or just putting it in the storage for a little while. Let's get some eyes back on the action. We're pushing up a little bit, and we're looking for a fight. How's my items doing? I'm starting to build into the mech now. What I did do was I did go for the Sage's Mask, because I think I did not get the Arcane Boots early enough. And I was running out of mana, so I wanted a casual Sage's Mask. Shadow Fiend's farming up some stuff. Next, trying to go in for initiation. Miscalculated a tiny bit. Not too bad, though. Looks like Timber's going to try to come in and clean this up. Coming behind them a little bit of a wasted exorcism. We could easily back off, and Alchemist is going to stun himself. Yeah, but this is what happens, is preemptive exorcism, and we just back off. We just say, you know what, let her waste her ult. There's no tower that they can push immediately, and unfortunately, Doom goes back in. The rest of the team was pretty coordinated this game. I think Doom might have been playing a little bit by himself. And this Sentry Ward was pretty sick. I do remember this. I placed this, and I was like, How long has this been going? Yeah, it was going for about a minute to 20. And I placed it, and I was like, maybe I wasted that. But apparently not. Helped us out a little bit. And we got the Nyx pick off, and we're just going to keep going in a little bit. Alchemist is going top lane right now. He turns around, tries to come back, but he's just way too far away from his team. I'm trying to catch this DP, but she's just so goddamn fast. Saw Blade's coming back from out of nowhere. Gets the ult off, but Alchemist does not want to join the fight. He's like, oh god. No mana, I got my ult up, I'm going to go into 3 people and then just Shadow Blade out. Not the smartest move. I don't know if he had any other option though. I think his misplay was going top maybe. Nyx misjudging the stun length. And we're just calling siege. We're just going, there's 2 down. It doesn't seem like they're being that aggressive. Let's go for the tower. Doom a little bit too far in. Pop the mech. Kind of late. Maybe I could have saved the Doom. but we're looking to clean up. Unfortunately, we're about to lose this fight. And Timber pulls it out. Timber is gonna die from this? No, looks like he doesn't. And here's Shadowfiend from behind the gate. Now this game is starting to come back to me. Shadowfiend is doing what Alchemist was doing to their team, which is he's pretty farmed. He's really far ahead, and he feels like, you know what, I can continue to farm. I can just rip through the jungle. I can get so far ahead because I'm already doing really well, to where I can farm so fast that I'm gonna get 6-slotted immediately. But he is extremely far ahead to the point where we should just end the game. We should be as one. We should be pushing the towers, and right there, I think if he was there, we might have been able to take the tower and the racks. But who knows? So we did throw a little bit. We did give it back to them. Level it off a bit. Let's see how big of a... I don't even think this was... This is Lifestealer killing Doom, and then we killed a couple. This is them killing Doom again, but we're coming out... We're still coming out on top. We're losing a few of the weaker people, like myself and Doom, but we're gaining... We're still getting kills. And we have both mid and top tower basically dead. So at this point we're thinking, okay, let's get Roche, let's push mid, get the racks, push top, and basically check the game. And when I say check, I mean we don't automatically win with dual racks, but it's hard. It's hard to come back from double racks, especially at this much of a deficit. Because Shadowfiend is he's such a monster, you're gonna have to kill him twice. And it looks like he's going for Scotty too. Doom jumps in, there you go, Doom. Doom's gonna doom her before she gets off her exorcism and basically win us the fight. That was really good on Doom, he got that Doom off. She was unable to fight with us, and we're just gonna pick off the rest of her team because there's nothing they can do. They just don't have that extra damage that we need there, that they needed. Shadowfiend got a triple. And it, oh yeah, this is I was continuously right clicking Roche and picked up the Aegis. Oopsie. But I don't think it affected us too much. That was basically exactly what we needed. We needed to win Roche and then win a team fight on our terms. They came to us, and Doom played very well right there. Doom, I will give him all the credit he deserves for that one. She exorcisms by herself, though. She just wants to get the damage out. She wants to maybe pick off someone who stays too long in her exorcism to try to defend, but unfortunately we have the entire team there, and it looks like we're just going to kill her. At this point, it's basically GG, I think. Unless they pull off an extreme, because maybe if we would have took 2 racks, all 5 would have been up. They just gave it to us. Maybe we would have pushed a little bit too hard. They wouldn't have been able to kill us. Like if we dove their towers, or if we dove their fountain, or something. We stayed too long, which it looks like he almost did. Damn, deleted, just crit after crit though. Coming in, I think it's X, yeah. X getting bots, coming in. And we're just going to clean up the game. Pretty easy. I think we played pretty well. I think myself played pretty well. I'm not going to I'm not going to, toot my own horn. But I think the game went pretty well for us for a pub game. But luckily we did have the Shadowfiend though, because Doom, while he did play okay, he did help us extremely, help us win that last team fight. I don't know, I feel like he didn't play as well as he could have. Especially he has maybe 3 items, not even counting the Midas, that and I run in and kill myself just to res. But that's the game. Let's look at the last scoreboard and we can talk about it a little bit. Always the reports. Okay, so I was doing really well in XP, which is good. I don't need my gold. 6 deaths. Probably could have been preventable pretty easily. 2 minuses on our team, 2 blade mails. Blade mail's good against Death Prophet, of course. And I think we just maybe outplayed them. I think that they were winning the laning stage up top. They got Timber a few times. They prevented him. If they would have capitalized on the Doom, I think they would have done pretty well. Alchemist by himself, he did get kind of crapped on. We were pretty aggressive, especially X. X is an aggressive hero on his own, but with the extra support down there, it was giving him the ability to actually run in, giving him another stun, and giving him just a little bit of extra damage to help him out. Also giving him someone to tank tower while he ran through, but they didn't rotate anybody down. They let Alchemist just basically completely get crapped on, and he paid for it. Lifestealer jungling. So in the lanes, they only had Death Prophet, Nyx, and Abaddon doing even mediocre well. I don't think that's a word, but Death Prophet got pretty crapped on by the Shadow Fiend, and overall we might have just outplayed them.